plummet after Trump confirms Mexico-Canada tariffs to go forward. U.S. stocks plummeted Monday afternoon after President Donald Trump confirmed that blanket tariffs on Canada and Mexico would begin Tuesday. The Dow Jones Industrial Average closed lower by 650 points, or about 1.5%, after being down as much as 800 points after the president's remarks. The S&P 500 lost 1.75% for its biggest loss since December. The tech-heavy Nasdaq lost 500 points, or more than 2.5%. Very importantly, tomorrow, tariffs 25% on Canada and 25% on Mexico, Trump said during a Monday event about investment in U.S. chip-making capacity. Why it matters. Trump's remarks dashed investor hopes that the administration would announce a last-minute deal to again delay those tariffs, which are expected to wreak havoc on trade between the U.S. and its immediate neighbors. What to know? All three major indexes were already coming into March in the red. The Dow and S&P each fell more than 1% in February, while the Nasdaq saw its worst month since April 2024 on growing concerns over tariffs, AI competition, and sticky inflation data. Manufacturing data released earlier on Monday also came in weaker than expected, suggesting inflationary pressure continued to rise. Many economists say the new tariffs on Canada and Mexico are likely to accelerate inflation as they will make goods more expensive as manufacturers pass on the levy to consumers. Trump signed the executive order imposing the tariffs back on February the 1st, but postponed them for a month after both countries pledged to help address immigration at their respective borders with the U.S. But those actions were not enough to placate Trump, who said Monday, just so you understand, vast amounts of fentanyl are poured into our country from Mexico, and as you know, also from China, where it goes to Mexico and goes to Canada. Many had hoped that the tariffs would not actually go into effect at the 25% level the president initially proposed. Those hopes have now been all but dashed. They are all set to go into effect tomorrow, Trump said after telling reporters there was no room left to negotiate. What people are saying, President Donald Trump wrote on Truth Social Thursday, "We could not allow this scourge to continue to harm the USA, and therefore until it stops or is seriously limited, the proposed tariffs scheduled to go into effect on March 4th will indeed go into effect as scheduled." Melanie Joly, Canada's foreign minister, told the Associated Press, "If Trump is imposing tariffs, we are ready. We are ready with $155 billion worth of tariffs, and we are ready with the first tranche of tariffs, which is $30 billion. Claudia Sheinbaum, president of Mexico, told the reporters on Monday, hours before Trump's remarks from the White House. "We are going to wait and see what happens. In that, you need to have mental serenity and patience, and we have Plan A, Plan B, Plan C, Plan D. So we are going to wait for today." Chris Rupke, chief economist at FWDBO NDS, said in a note obtained by CNBC, "Whether the stock market can survive this change remains to be seen. One way or another, tariffs will be a shock for the economy." Howard Lutnick, Secretary of Commerce, told Fox News on Sunday, "There are going to be tariffs on Tuesday on Mexico and Canada. Exactly what they are, we are going to leave that for the president and his team to negotiate. What's next? Tariffs will likely increase the prices paid by the U.S. consumers, since importers easily pass on at least a share of the new taxes. That could make the cost of things like groceries, gas, and car parts more expensive for Americans. Canada and Mexico have also signaled they are prepared to impose